I definitely think I have some explaining to do with this car right here. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Now, this car, my 98 Civic, hasn't been shown in the channel very often lately because of a few things. So, as you guys know, I was doing an oil change on this car, and I think the worst thing ever happened, which is kind of a blessing in disguise at the same time. For those of you who don't know, watch my $250,000 oil change video and a lot of questions will be answered. But I decided to do an oil change in this car. That's supposed to be simple, easy maintenance to make the car run better and smoother. And it's normal maintenance. It's something you should do all the time. Little did I know that would be the last time the car actually started. So pretty much what happened was I was doing the oil change. Everything was going a-okay. Everything was going to plan. And then the oil filter wouldn't come off, and it is completely seized on there. And you guys might be saying, oh, you're not using the right tools, you're not doing the right methods. No, I'm doing everything right. I had another person come here who has experience with stuff like this, and he couldn't get it off either. The only suggestion that got brought up with this entire thing was pretty much get a Dremel or a cutoff wheel and cut it off. Just be safe, or be careful with it, and just cut it off. Cutting off a oil filter on a block kind of scares me, because if I accidentally hit like the screw on part, I'm going to have to somehow replace that, and I don't think it's something that you just replace that easily. So over the past couple weeks, because I can't remember the last time I actually made Civic content, I've been sourcing parts, and my biggest goal for 2021 now is to make this car run, make this car fast, and make this car the coolest thing ever. Now, I have something in the back of my BRZ, which I will show you guys momentarily, that I've been hiding for the past like 2 weeks, because I was hoping to do an unveiling of all this stuff at once, but things kept falling through, and I kept not getting one major part that I was going to do a whole video on. So I think we're going to start the process early, and this is kind of like my Christmas present to myself. My mom actually bought this for me for my birthday, which was pretty dope, so shout out to my mom. So, boys, we're swapping the Civic. We're doing a full-blown engine swap on this car because of an oil change. Now, before you guys get mad at me and saying, why would you swap because of an oil change? It's really good for another... Stop! I'm planning to swap the car regardless. I'm having something that's holding me back now. I might as well just do it now because the car isn't going to run. I don't want to take a cutoff wheel to that. I have to pull the engine regardless if I want to do that because of the location of the oil filter. And if I'm going to pull an engine, I might as well just throw something else in there. Now, the engine, I'm going to keep a surprise for you. I'm talking to a guy. I'm supposed to be getting it in a few days. This is the third engine I've found for a good price that's fallen through though, so it's really tough. I live in a bad area for engines because for some reason you message these people on Facebook and you're like, hey, I want to take a look, hey, I'll bring cash, I'll bring a truck, blah blah blah, and then they ghost you and you just don't know what to think. Like literally, I had a guy with an engine. I was like, all right, I'll come up tomorrow, what's your address? I was asking him all these questions and he was answering me, and then I asked him for his address and he just went blank. And I was like, I have cash in hand, I'll be there whatever time you want me to be there. Like, do you not want my money or something? I don't know. He just decided not to respond anymore. So engines in my area are kind of tough to come by because people keep ghosting me on Facebook Marketplace. I'm hoping to have this engine again by January 2nd, so that's like next week. I don't know when the swap will be done, but I will do a full walkthrough of the actual block once I get it. It's a complete block. I'm going to have to be sourcing a lot of parts, and I'm hoping to have the Civic completely running by February, mid-February. It's gonna be tough because I live in Pennsylvania, and if you guys know, it snows here and it gets cold. So I'll be doing this engine swap in the cold outside because I don't have a garage door 10 or anything. I need to get one. It's gonna be a tough time. It's gonna be a struggle, but we're gonna get it done. I'm trying to stay motivated through all of this. It's just so hard when you source parts and then people cancel on you or they just ghost you. Like, it's happened 3 times to me already. I was supposed to have this block that I'm talking to the guy now. I was supposed to pick that up a week and a half ago already, and it already fell through once. So I'm trying to get this in a timely fashion and matter. It's just kind of tough. But the Civic content, it's not going anywhere, guys, because 2021 is gonna be a crazy year for this car. I have never swapped a car before. I've thought about it. I've always wanted to. And I just truthfully didn't think I'd ever get to it this fast, because I now have an excuse to do it, and now I'm sourcing parts for it. Now, I have one major part that is huge, which is going to help the build a lot, but I need to source more parts for it because it's not really complete. But I'll show you guys that in a second. Now, if you guys know Hondas, I'm gonna show you guys this transmission and you're gonna know right from the get-go what we're swapping in. But boys, in this trunk, we have this. I believe it's from a 1999 Acura Integra, and this is a GSR transmission. So I got told that the GSR is the best transmission you can get. This is a first gen one, so it's not an LSD, but I'm okay with that. And it's missing a few plugs, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But he has videos, he opened it up, it looks solid. We are missing a few things with the transmission, like here and here, and I don't really know what goes in some of these spots, but what are you doing? But we're gonna have to figure this out. Now, I really don't know too much about the swap I'm doing. I've been trying to do my research, so I kind of know in the ballpark of what I need, but the transmission, the ECU, and the engine are definitely the hardest parts to source, because everything else I can just get brand new if I really can't find anything, which is ideal. So I have to source these three things. I sourced one so far, so we're getting there. The transmission, all I know is it's a GSR. I'm going to have to figure out how to find those plugs. I think I need like 5 of them. I'm going to need a flywheel and a clutch, so we're gonna be doing a lot of transmission stuff with it. So I'm going to try to do it right the first time so I don't have to tear all that stuff back off. So we are going to try to do a relatively high horsepower build with this. I'm not sure how high. I'm hoping for like 350. And I know people are gonna say it's not a high horsepower build. For me, it's a high horsepower build because it's a Civic and that car is so light regardless. And I'm talking like 350 wheel, which is going to destroy most things on the road. So this video is more of a sneak peek of what is coming for the Civic. And guys, I couldn't be happier. I mean, I'm upset, but I'm also happy about it because we're gonna start getting somewhere with this car again, and hopefully the content starts rolling in and it's gonna be really good. This is gonna be a big learning experience because I've never done a swap before. I've never ripped an engine out before, so it's gonna be a learning for me too. But I'm excited to do everything with this car and make this project like this one step above everything else that I have going on. So engine and power is like the main priority right now. I have a lot of aesthetics going on, kind of, sort of, not really. I have a body kit in mind. I have a color in mind. I have wheels in mind. Boys, the Civic is going to be like top notch in 2021. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little like update video on the Civic because the Civic has been missing for a couple weeks now. So I'm gonna leave you guys off here, so you guys please do me a few things. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Keep doing you guys. Stay motivated. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and peace.